What's going on, guys? I'm Grinch KD, and boy, do I have a trick for you guys today. So I was fighting the Scarab King of the night, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to beat this, but I had something on one of my champions that kind of made it super duper easy, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And what I'm talking about is going to come from the forge right here, relic crafting. You put in your little chimera pieces right here, right? You actually get a good amount. Like, I'm only hitting easy, and I'm getting, I think that's, I don't know if that's 1 week worth or 2 week worth, but that 250 in here right now. But what you're really after is this golden elixir, where it is instantly healed by 10% when their HP drops below 50%. This has no cooldown. This is a ridiculous relic and makes at least early game Scarab King extremely easy. And funny enough, I had this on my Kale. I just figured my Kale's in lifesteal. This is a good relic for him, gives him some attack. Cool. Little did I know that this was going to end up soloing the Scarab King for me, because it's that ridiculous. Now, I do have it level 6. These are fairly easy to level up, like in the beginning. So we do have 12% heal instead of the 10%. That's basic. And then we probably could upgrade it even some more. Let's see, upgrade rank. No, I don't have any basalts. I'd have to sacrifice some of my epics. So I can't upgrade it anymore, but still we're going to get 12% heal every time we drop below 50%. And because this has no cooldown, we're literally just going to heal forever, and there's nothing the boss can do to kill us. So I will show this in action for you guys. Let's do a little super raid with it, because I'm confident it's going to work. And then once we get to the boss, our team, they die, and Kale solos it. It's pretty freaking easy. Let me throw this on auto. Alright guys, so we made it to the boss. So you're going to see my team is going to die, and then Kale is just going to come in here and just clutch this. The boss isn't going to do enough damage to him to actually stop him from getting a big heal. Let's see, it should activate. It should activate in a second. Come on, Kale. Let's see. Boom, boom. Look at that. 3,258 health on my Kale. So let's say I'm at like 51% health. If he wanted to stop me from getting this heal, he'd have to smack me down all the way to, I believe, like 37%. Because then the heal would proc and it would take me to 49% HP. Which then would not mean I'm at that 50% threshold. And then I would stop getting these heals unless I can catch back up with my lifesteal or something like that. But because we're at a low level of Scarab King, the boss isn't hitting us hard enough. So no matter how much damage he does, we're always going to be getting this heal. It's absolutely ridiculous. I have not had this fail yet. I think I've done this for about 2 days now, just doing my silver keys in the Doom Tower for the daily quest. Use 5 silver keys in the Doom Tower. Haven't had this fail yet. This is really early game Scarab King, but I figured that this would help a lot of like newer players, especially players that are involved in the free-to-play challenge. If you have this relic, I know it takes a little bit of RNG to get this relic, but it's just an epic, so they're not that hard to come by. I've already crafted 3 epic relics on my free-to-play account, so they're not too hard to come by. And it's worth mentioning, the more health that your champion actually has, the more healing you're gonna get. So for like a later game build on a later game champion, you might be able to even take something like this into hard mode. I would recommend that the champion you put the golden elixir on has actually a way to kill the boss. Like Kale has poisons, so those are really nice to kill the boss with. Or you have a champion that has destroy max HP on their A1 or something like that. That could also work. So it doesn't matter what type of champion you put this relic on, but there's tons of poisoners in the game, and there's a nice handful of champions with destroy max HP on their A1s. You could always put them in a destroy set as well, maybe a destroy a lifesteal set. So there is always the destroy gear set as well that you could use. But yeah, Kale is going to be in no danger. He's going to solo this. But you can also pair this with masteries. You could pair this with like blood shield accessories. Like if you're a little bit deeper in the game, maybe you have a blood shield, a ring on one of your Scarab King champions. Or maybe you have the emergency heal blessing. There's an emergency heal blessing that combos really well with blood shield accessories. When your shield breaks, you get a nice fat heal. There's also the regen set. So if you just struggle with the Scarab King in general and don't have enough health regeneration, this relic can help you with that as well. So the strategy doesn't necessarily have to be for tons of early game players. Any player in the game can apply this relic to any build, any champion they have for Scarab King, and it's going to help them out. I may make a follow-up video on this on my high tier account once we push to the top of Doom Tower and see if this relic can still carry us even at the tippity top levels of the hardest Scarab King. But right now I just wanted to get this information out to you guys in case you're stuck on the Scarab King, and now hopefully you can power through it if you have this relic. If you have it equipped on someone else, take it off. Put it on a champion that works well in the Scarab King. I think Kale is a great champion. Most of you guys probably picked him as your starter, so hopefully a lot of you guys have him. Put this relic on him, you're good. We do have lifesteal as well, but you can see we're only healing a couple hundred health from that. And lifesteal, I didn't really feel like changing his build. It's just kind of the typical build for early game Kales, or anybody's early game starter in general. You always throw him in lifesteal. So I didn't feel like that was worth changing. But he's got this under wraps. He's got this under control. Don't think there's anything else I need to say. So I think we'll just put this on fast forward. We'll let it run through so you guys can see that it actually works. Alright guys, so we're coming down to the end of it. It's pretty much over, maybe like another 30 seconds. But I do want to go over a couple of champions that you guys might have that you could throw this relic on and beat the Scarab King really easily. So let's go take a look at some of those guys real quick. As well as we did mention the Destroy set, there is another set that you can use, the Toxic set. So we've got the Toxic set right here. You put 4 pieces of this on any champion, and then they'll place poisons with any of their attacks. 75% chance. Not too shabby. So even if you don't have a champion that has poisons on their A1, if they're just a really good fit for the Scarab King in general, but they don't have poisons, you can always throw the Toxic set on them, as well as this relic, and then maybe like a Immortal set, and then the Emergency Heal Blessing if you have that. You can go all out with this if you'd like. And then some champions you guys might have to actually benefit from this as well could be, let's go to our High Elves. Vergis is like the creme de la creme of soloing the Scarab King. So this relic would be really good on him. He has a really good passive that helps him solo the Scarab King. Throw this relic on him with a 2-piece Immortal and a 4-piece Destroy set. You'll be in good hands. You could also go 4-piece Toxic as well, but Destroy is typically what most people run on their Vergis. So he's just an epic, nothing too crazy. And then a free legendary that you guys all have that would benefit from this is in the Dark Elves. I was looking for her. I was like, where is she? Mrs. Mithrala. Alright, she's got the double poison on the A1, 100% chance when it's booked. This relic would be really good on her. Not only does she have a lot more HP than Kale, she also has really good defense, so she's just going to take a lot less damage and heal for a lot more. So Mithrala actually could be one of the best free-to-play champions with this relic, and I wouldn't be surprised if she could solo the top 4 of hard mode Scarab King with this relic and with a build suited for that boss. But guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. I don't think there's much else to talk about. Let me know if this helped you out, if it helped you beat the Scarab King. I do want to revisit this on my late game account when I finally get to the top floor of Scarab King Hard. So maybe we'll make a follow-up video. No promises though. But yeah, I really hope this helped you guys out. If it did, definitely leave a little like, leave a little comment down below. It's much appreciated. We do have a Discord link down below as well in the description of the video. I am trying to do account takeovers for people occasionally. I find them kind of fun. I can't guarantee I'll solve your problems, but I can at least get you pointed in the right direction. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.